All of us, readers and writers, are bereft when criticism remains too polite or too fearful to notice a disrupting darkness before its eyes. So concludes Playing in the Dark, Toni Morrison's forceful exposition of American literature's deep association with race. Published in 1992, the year of the Columbian Quincentenary, Morrison's collection locates African Americans at the center of American cultural development, fusing black and white into a seemingly inescapable imaginary bond. As she and so many others have come to acknowledge, definitions of America are embedded in racial constructions. The American self knows itself as not enslaved, but free. Not repulsive, but desirable. Not helpless, but licensed and powerful. Not historyless, but historical. Not damned, but innocent. Not a blind accident of evolution, but a progressive fulfillment of destiny. This book attempts to add to these equations. The narrative of American history, it argues, has failed to gauge the violence that remade much of the continent before U.S. expansion. Nor have American historians fully assessed the violent effects of such expansion on the many Indian peoples caught within these continental changes. Following Morrison's critique, this work suggests that American history is considered a place of comfort, not one of pain, a realm of achievement, rather than one of indigenous trauma. Compared with Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, North America, in particular the region that would become the United States, has a short and linear history. Beginning in the early 17th century, scattered groups of Anglo settlers discarded the constraints of Europe for the promises of a new land. Along the Atlantic, these economic and religious outposts grew and eventually united against England. A new polity and nation were formed, and a revolutionary experiment in politics and culture began, an experiment that not only continues to the present, but also has spread through much of the world. These are among the founding truths of American history, as are the United States' subsequent development and expansion as a superpower. Such truths are important. They underscore the achievements of a fledgling nation, and most indexes of American history support and reinforce this narrative. Cities sprouted where forests once stood. Immigrants amassed great wealth, and industry grew and grew and grew. By the early 20th century, such truths had become so accepted that many simply regarded American history as a process of nature, a promised virgin land, uninhabited before European contact had supinely awaited its natural awakening, the fulfillment of its destiny.